comes back. All right. He's like my bro. My son.
What's up, everyone? Can you see us? Oh, wait. What's up, everyone? Can you see us? Oh, wait.
Aaron, are you connected? Watch it.
All right, fascinating. All right, what's up, guys? Can you hear me all right?
Aaron, there's like a delay.
All right, fascinating. All right, what's up, guys? Can you hear me all right? Soup. Fascinating. All right, what's up, guys? Can you hear me all right? Shit, I'm online here too. Cool, you can see that there. Shit. All right, so we're online. Yeah, sorry. Yeah, I canceled that whole feedback loop now, and we're here and live. So uh yeah, thank you all for joining me on this nice Monday afternoon. Um, everybody all around the world. So lots of new happenings in the SafeX. Um, we got the Wrapped up and running. We got international and USA domestic isolation shipments going. We've got automated deliveries going. Things are gearing up, as they say. I think, let me just check here real quick how many the signups for the early adopters. SSH, the early adopter. So we wanted 1,000 people to early adopt the merchant system, and we're going to give coins to everyone who signed up for that. Yeah, 957 signups. So there's still 43 more positions left to get 1,000 Safex tokens and 10 Safex cash to get started on the marketplace on V2. So yeah, make sure y'all make sure y'all go to safex.market, contact, and you'll get that starter package. Yeah. Hey, Mr. 22, that your medallion is listed. You know, get your hands on it stat before it's gone. Anyway, thank you everyone so much for being a part of the journey. Look where we made it. 150 medallions online, ready to go. Here we are. So ask me your questions. I'm at your disposal. Thank you, Mr. 22. You rock. Thank you for all the support all this time. For real. We did it together. Yes. There are packages being sourced via Amazon. Hey, William Lane, absolutely. So we kind of did for V2, we did digress a little bit. Um, we did digress a little bit. We developed some other systems for Aaron, and so there is like a small delay, but at the same time, we're filling up the early adoption, tranche of 1,000 people. So far, there's 957 unique email addresses subscribed to be the first in line to get V2. So I know I said in the last AMA, in a few weeks or so, we're now like 5 weeks over, maybe the 6th week. So no problems there. I would give it another 10 days or so, and V2 will be out and in a good shape for everyone to be using. And in the meantime, we've tested out some pretty amazing developments that Aaron has been leading. Hey Ronan, so in V2, the SafeX market side will be using our partnership, but the system for others to use it, I expect more closer to like November, December, probably more like November. But for now, it's just us using it. So right now, you got fulfilled by merchant. But yeah, literally, you have Amazon trucks with Amazon boxes with SafeX products inside of it. Oh yeah. Thanks a lot, Aaron. Mwah. Yeah. Hey, if you know anybody who wants to get crypto economically enabled, get them to sign up on safex.market/contact. Definitely want to fill that up. That's pretty amazing. 957 people signed up so far, and it's been like 2 months max. It's pretty amazing. So the API, uh, there is a kind of a more smaller version of the API out there, open sourced on TWM Inc. But the but yeah, it's not. It's constantly changing. So it's just a matter of figuring out when is a good idea. When is it a good time to yeah, yeah. So the API, it's keeps being updated. Like right now, we have geo fencing. So there's international and there's U.S. Shipping kind of sorting, and that's something brand new that I've implemented. And it's features like that that we want to get into the hands of everybody. The past month and a half, past like 2 months have been, we have very extensively documented a lot of the systems that Aaron has been dealing with over the past half decade in e-commerce space. And as a result of that, um, you know, the more we pick his brain, the more we discover things that kind of will thoroughly improve and shoot us up into very huge positions globally. Like with the latest systems with the medallions, that very system we can now actually ramp up into thousands of products, like we've been saying, uh, to be sold directly on SafeX for SafeX Cash. Um, so I just it's kind of funny. Like this is so much fun. Yeah. So Mate, there's we have safex.market/contact, and every there's 957 people signed up to be early adopters, and there's an incentive. If you signed up there, you'll get 1,000 SafeX tokens to get your account, and 10 SFX, so you can list a bunch of products right away and interact. So so Ruben, the wrap. So yeah, one of the most recent developments, in case you're just tuning in now, one of the most recent developments for Wrapped is Wrapped SafeX Cash, and basically that allows that allows us to use the Binance Smart Chain to interact with the millions of users on Binance Smart Chain. So um, the point is that people who are using these very mainstream blockchains, they're very quick to get into. They have lots of, kind of, it's like a big slot machine, right? So we want to bring people onto our network. At the moment, the only way to wrap SFX is to wrap it. It's being handled by the SafeX Foundation, and basically we're entering into circulation the wrapped SFX. They're backed one to one with the real SFX, and then on Excalibra, as we speak, is the addresses are being seeded so that we can start to actually accept deposits of wrapped SFX to Excalibra, and then you'll be able to swap them back and forth. Primarily, the wrapped SFX is to be swapped into the real SFX and then be used on the marketplace. So as we launched the Binance version of SFX, it gets a lot of people now mining the real SafeX. Like people are getting introduced and they're opening up to the possibilities of Bitcoin 2.0. So I know it sounds kind of like far-fetched or also a little like wishful thinking, but SafeX is the way Satoshi Nakamoto described Bitcoin would be. CPU mining, lots of people adopting it, using it in commerce. So SafeX is the epitome of crypto. I would take this opportunity right now. I think like every time that we tweet something on Twitter to add the word crypto to our tweet. Like every time you tweet, if it's about SafeX at all, you should put the word crypto at the end of it, kind of like a period, like a full stop. Whatever, SafeX is great crypto. I'm gonna start doing that myself. So then, Aaron was actually packing today candles. So 5,000 years of civilization candles. Ruben, eventually, and not anytime soon, maybe in 3 or 4 months, you'll be able to, wrap back and forth through some kind of service. But right now, we're using the Excalibra to do the wrapping, unwrapping for us. And the addresses to Excalibra will be they're actually in progress to get uploaded. So it took quite a few hours to get the addresses generated and then to get them uploaded now. So that's like a whole process, and it's fully in motion. And it's to wrap SFT. Yeah, absolutely. So one thing at a time, right? Let's first do SFX, because SFX is the one coin that you need for shopping. SFT is the one coin you need for making accounts. But more immediately, people could start mining SFX and getting involved in that. Let's do one thing at a time, right? Plus, we'll have more things to announce. Hey, Mate, thanks for being online with us tonight. Yeah, so Blizzard, absolutely. The plan is that you'll be able to use a website, and more importantly, is a mobile app to then be able to buy things from that website with a mobile wallet. That's really what I'm looking forward to. That's what I envision. Safex 022, Safex 22 plans on having a Safex Visa debit card. So we are very close with Simplex, and we've had that on the table for quite some time. With the wrapped SFX, we now need to circle back and follow up, and we'll and we should pursue the Safex Visa debit card. We have a very strong relationship with Simplex, so let's just now that we launched the wrapped Safex Cash, now let's get to the table and secure that outcome. Simplex was very instrumental in helping us get exchange listings. Leon, 4 years holding strong this Christmas. Yeah, I mean, we'll finally have that Black Friday I've always been talking about. Yeah, nothing, a success looks like this, but really it's a lot like that, So all good. Just stuck to the vision, and here we are now. And it took the right people in the right place to get us to this point. Yeah, I don't think in the in V2 for sure you're not going to be able to do the swapping of SFT SFX on the wallet, and I do envision that in the future you'll be able to go back and forth. Hey Kai Bagshaw. Ironically, the guy sitting in the room in the other room, Aaron, he's doing $10 million a year in GMV per year. So no doubt about it. Yeah. Hey Ilnana. So once addresses go live, it's up to the market, up to people to sell you WSFX for SFX. So there's a WSFX/SFX market, and if people sell it to you there, you'll have it. But the minting of WSFX is conducted by the SafeX Foundation. Ronan, I'm anticipating a large catalog of products version 2, correct? So, Ilnana, listen, wrapped SFX is on the Binance chain. It is not, you don't want, like, wrapped SFX is great because it reaches a huge community, and Binance is pretty instrumental in its marketing. But SafeX SFX is the coin. Like, why? The whole point is you have no privacy on Binance. You have no privacy on Ethereum. You have no privacy on Bitcoin. You have no privacy on Solana. You don't have privacy on any of these things. And why does privacy matter? Do you really want the person you're buying from to know the whole balance of your wallet? It's absurd. So SafeX, like, if we didn't need SafeX, I wouldn't have built SafeX. If we didn't need SafeX, a lot of the people here, yourself included, wouldn't have heard about it and been like, what is this thing? Because it's not a coin that I just minted out of thin air. It's a coin you have to acquire, that I acquired just like everybody else, mining right now, selling product, um, buying it from the market. So this is decentralized. This you're not. This is yeah. This is like, and I thank you for your question because it's opportunity to kind of talk about what really matters. And SafeX as a platform is superpowers, right? There's no 20 computers out there that could just shut us all down. You know what I mean? SafeX is the new Bitcoin. SafeX is a new opportunity like Bitcoin. That's how I see it, and that's how I pursue it. And a lot of smart people who look into the cryptocurrency space, they analyze. NFTs are great. It's all entertaining. Derivatives on financial product derivatives, entertaining. But Bitcoin emerged out of the 2008 financial crisis. So if you think about that for a second, and you look at what we're doing on Ethereum and all these smart contracts and liquidity pools and all this is tons of derivatives that um, crumbled the United States financial system and global real estate market. And here we are. We took new technology and then just went into making tons of derivatives again. From the moment I got into cryptocurrency, I only wanted to pay people for their work and buy food and normal products. That's what I use Bitcoin for. And now we have SafeX, and the first things that we sold were handbags, teacups, a T-shirt. These are all milestones. These are ingraining in the system the paradigm which we want to live in, where you have crypto, it is private, and it lets us do cryptocurrency how it was intended for. A new world. The electronic civilization is upon us. So that's a long-winded answer to your question about, is there a reason why merchants should accept WSFX versus SFX? No, SafeX Cash all the way. Wrap SafeX Cash, just the convenience. Blizzard, you mean like a web browser like they have MetaMask? So you're saying we should have like a browser extension as a wallet? SafeX NL. There will be shoes, clothes, jewelry, flashlights, stuff like that. I would also mention, um, I mean, I don't want to say unfortunately, but a lot of those products will be US only. Yeah, Ilnana. Once addresses on Excalibur go live, we'll start. I'm targeting at like 1 million to 3 million WSFX supply. So thanks, Kai. Yeah, keeping that relationship strong. Yeah, so active minting of WSFX is not live at the moment, but it's something that is is programmed into the smart contract. So there is facility for that. Right now, I'm only so there's three types. So WSFX has three types of wallets: the spend wallet, the deposit wallet, and the cold wallet. So the spend one is when people want to burn their WSFX and receive SFX. The deposit one is when you want to send SFX to be burnt, or sorry, to be minted. You send SFX to be minted, and then the cold one is where long-term storage of SafeX cash is stored for backing the minting. Right now, I've only engaged the cold storage of the smart contract, and the foundation is minting and distributing into circulation the WSFX. So, Jay Good, if your SafeX, if you have the Safe Exchange coin and you didn't migrate, you're, you know, unlucky. It's a complicated process to keep the migration open. That's why it was open for only a year. Thanks, Ilnana. I'll do my best. You're the best. Thank you for being here and being interested in privacy, and freedom and crypto. Um, so yeah, if so, back to the point. If you miss the migration, sorry. And then, but if you have your SafeX migrated, you could open up your wallet file, and inside there are the necessary components um, to import them into the TWM wallet. And then with the TWM wallet, you can stake your tokens and do all the stuff. Yeah. So Lemuel, the tech is similar to Monero. It's actually ring signatures, one-time addresses. Um, Roder Gabber, on the term of Excalibur, XMR, ZEC, I'm not that interested in those coins. I understand, there might be some value to draw attention, but I don't. I'm not sure that those coins are gonna. People who are trading those coins or hold those coins um, already have they already trade them elsewhere. Um, I'll think about it again, but yeah, hasn't crossed my mind in quite some time. Name taker. So there's the official websites is safex.org, safex.market, and excalibur.com. Hey, Ilnana 11. The cold storage view key is available, so you can definitely I'll actually literally post it to the group. Hey, Akipa. No, I don't. I don't agree with that because we still need some way to first of all, exchanging one to one SFT for SFX would cause insane inflation, and we'll lose that cooperative effect that SFT has. Um, I personally believe SFT is an awesome asset. The fact we're focused on SFX is because of proof of work mining. We need to get the word out to people that they are able to acquire this currency through, a very normal, natural way, proof of work mining. So, um, yeah, let me just get this. Let me just get this wallet ad the view key information. Blizzard, it's totally possible to get a browser extension, but it's just very unpractical. In all sincerity, impractical at this stage. All right, Lemuel, it's random X, but with the variant of random SFX. Other parameters are the same as Monero, as random X. Yeah, so yeah, exactly. With the Chrome extension, we would just need to allocate developer resources to get that put together, to have a all JavaScript implementation of the thing. Okay. Haven't ever tried to make a Chrome extension before, so I'm not sure. Which coin has a better future, SFX, SafeX, or SafeX? I'd bet on SafeX. Yep, we're still talking about SafeX, SafeMoon, talking about SafeMoon. Wow, Nacho, nice going. Yeah, I mean, think of the people when they mined Bitcoin, they didn't they didn't know what's going to happen to Bitcoin. I mean, some people did, but I would just cling to everything and realize that that's money you've made, passively. So I wouldn't, I wouldn't sweat it. I'd be proud of that, like you said. Yeah, the reason so SafeX token is like the original DeFi. I mean, uh, today we have that DeFi space. I was in Israel in 2019, and there was this DeFi DApps day, and there were all these projects with all this derivative mumbo jumbo with like false advertising APYs, and I said, yeah, we're DeFi too. So they said, I guess you are, but we're not Ethereum DeFi, right? We're our own chain, and then our model is completely legit. There's no APY. So SFT is like the true decentralized finance. Think about it. Real world usage. So whenever people use the marketplace, then that sends coins to the SFT holders who staked. That's incredible. Real world economy, automatic reward. Yeah, SFT is awesome. AKH. So, you know, the back and forth with regulators is, pretty long tail process. Like they ask a question, you answer, and it's like 5 weeks between a question. So, Swiss licensing still online. We should be hearing something any day now. That's what I've heard since like a week ago. So, but ironically, we're activating in the U.S. You know, much sooner than you know. But by the time we got the Swiss licensing, which I still want, and I'm glad that we're still getting. But ironically, we activated in the U.S. Well before. But keep in mind the Swiss criteria, the compliance side of Swiss is what prepared us to be active in the United States so quickly. So, not regretting anything there. Mr. O2, Mr. 22, what do you, which partnerships, like merchant partnerships? Leon, developers. So we have dozens of applicants right now. Just a matter of going through them and evaluating those developers. We've done a super extensive documentation of what we want to see happen. So that's kind of like the first step in the battle. So this is going to be a very exciting development phase. Yeah, Kai, that's exactly right. I mean, this is a massive incentive system. I mean, I'm glad that you saw it. With the amount of people who, the price of SFT being so low relatively, just goes to show we had a lot of holders who either were insolvent or, didn't understand the vision and, how they can contribute to the community of which they are a part of. Like you don't buy tokens and suddenly I magically have that money to use and spend on things, related to the group. It's, you're buying from someone else who already has it. So, imagine a revenue flow, and then being, hopefully a lot of us are smart enough that if we benefit the group, the group will benefit us. Yeah, I agree, but it's also, but it's a gigabrain move to understand SFT. Nadim, you know, stack SafeX. I don't know what to say. Merchant partnerships. We have merchant partnerships lined up. Yes, we do. Thanks to a good partner in our group. SFT is the pillar of community building and crypto assets. New York trip, visiting some partners. There was a huge event, the mainnet event. So so we were there before the ahead of the event for some meetings, and let's just leave it there. Super fruitful and really glad to have been there. Thanks, Chili Machak. Love to be here. Lots to share these days. Lots to share these days. Breathe, man. God's coin for sure. There's no other coin that really matters to me in this world. And after evaluating the coins, no offense to whatever bags you may be holding. Nadim, thank you very much. The future is bright. I agree. Leon, so I'm working on a lot of back end stuff. Front end developer is kind of like the top priority, and a lot of these back end systems I'm doing personally because I just know this stuff really well, and it's easy for me to work with Aaron directly one to one. And eventually I'll hand this off to another back end developer, and we'll scale out the platform to thousands and thousands and thousands of people to use. I'm talking about selling side. Um, so yeah, there's that. I mean, our job offers are wide open. People can apply. Nacho, if it's the SafeX market selling, very unlikely you're not going to get the thing. Very unlikely you won't get your product. And if something happens, we're there to reimburse you or to make you whole. Um, there is a rating system. So eventually, when the marketplace gets really vast, the rating system inside the blockchain will eventually siphon the people out of play. So there's always that chance that someone won't sell, but won't deliver what you bought. But if you're using, you know, we'll do things as a company to evaluate sellers and give them a gold star. Maybe have that person put up some escrow amount of money to to deal with a situation where a merchant would not would make our marketplace not a pleasant place to be shopping. So yeah. Hey Kippa, so you staked 500,000 SFT. There should be some rewards. Maybe it's not huge right now, but there's definitely some coins. You should check your tokens tab, and there's a table that shows you how much SFX you've earned. So maybe it's not trillions and billions, but there are SFX that have been earned by a lot of people. So don't be confused. Like if you're trying to compare SFT to those DeFi platforms with all this APY mumbo jumbo, um, you know, like only up, Leon. You could only have positive sales growth. Yo, SafeX Emporium. Hey, Ilnana, the wrapped Safex Cash will likely be up for credit debit card very soon, right on Excalibra, and then you could switch it into SFX, pull it out, and go to the wallet. Hey, Roder Gabber, yeah, tune in. There is a secret way we're going to be marketing. Um, just yeah, it's gonna be fun. Ilnana, Price Oracles is already something online. Um, it's the heavy price swings that are exactly why the price oracle isn't used right now. Because last weekend it reached $1, and then it's right back to like 3 cents. So if we ran the oracle and we were tuned to the dollar, so in the morning, over the weekend, you'd buy something for 500 coins, and then by Monday afternoon that thing would have to be 10,000 coins. So just price oracles, we definitely need to get the word out. We definitely need to get people picking up bags of this coin and holding on to it if we're going to see some price stabilization anytime soon. And yeah, I could see that that's going to happen. Stuart Ross. So, other coins are not their own blockchain, right? And other blockchain projects, whole blockchain projects, they did an ICO, they got VC funding in a big way. We did our funding round in 2015. We've been bootstrapped for the last 5 years, and we still came out with the thing. Other projects don't have privacy involved in their coin, so they go on mainstream exchanges. It's pretty simple. We haven't done virtually any targeted marketing to the crypto community in any meaningful way. Um, we're doing development and software development, and we have a pretty big community. All the coins are distributed among all the crowd, so it's literally up to you and everybody else to be participating and contributing to that marketing effort and letting other people know about Safex and its merits. It's not a coin that I just created. You give me money and I give you coin. It doesn't work like that. It just doesn't work like that. Jack, I think our product speaks for itself. I think once you see, um, I think once you see thousands of products for sale directly for Safex, you're gonna want to give it a try. Believe me, you are. And anybody who's used the platform already, it's amazing. I mean, you click and it's gone and it's there and it shows up at your front door. Like, okay, what else? What else are we talking about here? What else did we need to build? Would be great if some big YouTubers would market us. But again, it comes down to like those YouTubers that people make an unregistered security. They don't do proof of work mining. They just boom and the coins are there, and then they give them to the influencer, and then the influencer says, "Oh, if I shill this, I'll make millions of dollars," and then they do it. We simply are not set up to be that way. And that's good for a short burst, but that's not going to take over the market, and it's not fun. It's not good for crypto. Yo, KH, Aaron making his own t-shirts? Kind of. What's up, Mr. Harris Lasagna? Harry Lasagna. Yo, Abe, hit up Excalibra or Bitrue. Excalibra is a dedicated exchange for Safex, and Bitrue has the SFX on it. Stuart, yeah, WSFX, your balances are transparent, so you can't really have the same level of privacy as you do on the Safex blockchain. Yeah, if okay, participate on the seed round and then shill it. First fill, then shill, right? So times have changed. People used to research a project, understand it, get involved. Used to be like a community thing, but then people wisened up. People changed the strategy, how they approach, um, how they approach this industry. But that doesn't make it valid. I don't think that makes it a valid way. And there's definitely room for boomer coins and boomer style proof of work mining. That didn't go away, and I think that if anybody wants that to go away, it's just a co-opting by some you know entities that don't want this to happen. If they think that the world is a 20 master nodes on Binance and that's the future of crypto, then and you could coerce those operators. That's not something that I signed up for, and that's something dangerous for everybody. So we need to support projects like SafeX, proof of work mining. Get your knowledge up if you're involved in crypto, because I mean, let's face it. This is the world. We can't lose this. We can't lose this freedom. It used to be a revolution that turned into a slot machine game. SafeX is a pillar of this revolution. So go to safex.market/download pre-release, and that's the latest TWM wallet. Yeah, Nacho Sam. There's hundreds of computers online upholding the SafeX blockchain. It's just unrealistic. One-click miner. I wish we had up sooner, but just hiring devs, just occurred much later in our life cycle. William, these shirts take forever to stitch. I mean, these are tens of thousands of stitches, and there are a few coming up. These would be pretty expensive T-shirts. To be honest, to be sincere, I'd love to sell some if there's demand for them, even at their pretty high price tag. I mean, I'd love to get them to the community, but there is a T-shirt that we are going to be distributing and selling. So if you bought the medallion and recorded the opening and posted it to social media, we will send you one of these new T-shirts. Not exactly this one, but there'll definitely be SafeX T-shirts. Yeah, I'm glad that some people understand that nothing is private on Ethereum. Leon, absolutely. So we do have source of materials for those plug and go mining setups in a box, but you need to still assemble the pieces. But if you wanted to buy everything using SFX, that's something that we can facilitate. Hey, Equipa, here, like, believe it or not, Amazon and eBay are not going to accept cryptocurrency. Okay, they just can't. Amazon takes in US dollars, and it's a $1 trillion marketplace. I mean, um, like if you're sitting there waiting for doomsday, just sell now and just alleviate yourself of the anguish, that if you're sitting there and just getting tormented by the apocalypse, that'll never occur, then go for it. And then even if Amazon or eBay did start to accept cryptocurrency, it doesn't even matter, because it'd be the most centrally most it's like saying, like, when's Facebook's Libra coin gonna go live? It's and which freedom loving people are going to trust Facebook's currency? you know so you said, it's we all know, as we know, we don't know, you don't know, and there is no sooner or later. So you could keep that opinion as an opinion. Likely completely, out of nowhere opinion. Coin Cloud. No idea what is Coin Cloud, honestly. Hey, Stuart Ross. Who censored who could be sellers on the platform? Ironically, you could be a seller. You could fork my wallet, that's open source out there, and you can go be a seller. No problem. Thank you for your candor. Hey, Richard. If you sign up on safex.market, there's still there's 38 positions left there, and this is like, if you sign up there, you'll be notified immediately when V2 is out, and you could start to sell. Yeah, if you had any clue how the blockchain works, which I'm cluing you in right now, dog, it's it's a blockchain marketplace, so anybody can list stuff, but if you're showing up on my website, that's my business, right? So a blockchain is not censorable. So you could take your uninformed opinion, without any expert backing, and you could keep it to yourself. Thank you. Hey, Abe, good question. So the number one place for info is this wonderful blog, safex.org blog. And then there's also this awesome forum. And you can definitely learn a lot about Safex, privacy tech, the blockchain on the safex.org blog. And then in the forum, there's the most OG hardcore community, um, where you can interact and discuss things. Yeah, so version 1 was, it's a wallet that kind of more like a proof of concept. Version 2 will enable people to sell, and there's a ton of very special features that we've designed for, a very epic future for Safex. We're coming up on an hour, so last 5 questions. I'm gonna start signing off, so it's not too long, so people can actually watch this later. Thank you, Abe. V2 imminent. I would give it like maybe max like a couple more weeks. Couple more weeks max. There are a few things that we wanted to test out on our end that we just got working before we wanted to finalize V2. Yeah, awesome question. The thing I'm most hyped about is how these medallions arrived at people's front doors, just like that. I learned a ton about, how the whole e-commerce framework is set up, and then the fact that the SafeX market protocol in the blockchain is so paired up and matched to exactly what you use the real world, e-commerce existing systems with. So I'm so stoked that we're in such a good place. Hey, V3, like end of November, mid-November. But before, instead of V3, there's this whole admin panel that we wanna get going. Yeah, wait, just you'll have to see it. There's this admin panel that we're working on and putting together for Aaron, and that will be the cream of the crop. So there's the platform you could sell your products on. Kind of what I've been using the last few months will then be available to everybody. And then we're working on this admin panel that is just remarkable, and I can't wait to tell you about it. But much later, it's such a sauce. It is such sauce. Yeah, Rotter, if you could catch the friggin' delivery, that'd be amazing. I'm signing out. It's 5:20. Me and Aaron are gonna go for a run. Um, Yeah, I mean, come on, like we did it. I mean, we got the world marketplace. Like, you know what I mean? Like, congrats, guys, and good job, and thank you, and you're welcome. And let's keep going. Let's keep going. This is like a legacy. This is a new frontier. This is like, yeah. Thank you all for being here. Thank you for your, insightful questions, and I hope I answered everything the best. Good night, good morning. Mwah. Love you guys. Tell everybody about SafeX. Why you don't have a bag of SafeX? Go to Excalibra, BitTrue, buy some Wrapped, whatever. Let's go. Wait up, yo, Aaron. Yo, Aaron. You want to jump in here? We're going. What? Here. Jump in, jump. Boom. Grab your plate.
What am I doing?
Just hop in.
I don't see it.
Here.
Is it paused?
No, we're there. It's just a slight delay. They're gonna see us, and they heard everything what we just said.
I didn't see anything.
Yeah. Where's your plate? Show it.
Yeah, it was good. Did I see it? I don't see
Yeah.
it.
This is you.
What's going on, guys? How are you?
Okay. Signing out. Bye, guys.